In the past, we've said that the battery pack that we like the best is the Tesla pack. I mean, it's been that way for quite some time. The only thing we didn't care for was the manufacturing technique with having to use those extrusions with the micro channels and whatnot, and trying to cool from the sides, when in actuality, heat is axial. It goes up and down the middle. And so we were wondering why they didn't cool from the bottom. Or anyway, this thing basically makes it all happen. And by the way, we kind of are making a battery pack. We started it, but when we saw what happened last night, it was beyond our wildest expectations. So we're changing it around. And this is kind of just an illustration for those folks who don't know what the size differential is. This one is a little bit shorter and a little bit bigger in diameter than what was shown last night, but this is out of the Y right here. So you can see there's a big difference. And when you start packaging them, and we put that on the cooling plate, this is much better for sucking the energy, or the heat, I should say, out of the battery, which keeps the energy high, keeps the life expectancy for the battery high. Everything is better when it's bigger. I think that's the right way to go. So what do you think there, Bob?
Well, certainly the bigger the active materials are that you can package, the better off you are, because you get better energy density that way. That's one of the reasons that my old alma mater, CATL, decided to go with a prismatic configuration, because mathematically, the prismatic cell, you can put more energy into a given volume than you can with the cylindrical cell. But the Tesla team decided to go with the cylindrical for multiple other reasons in the way they designed and built their package. And when you look at the technologies that are out there today, Sandy knows from doing competitive analysis. He and I have done a lot of different kind of competitive analysis for years. That the different configurations, they all work. It's just the different philosophy that the design engineers have for utilizing available components and space that they have to package in.
Yeah. Well, the big thing for me is this is cheaper than that. Okay, so this is kind of one of the things that you might look at. I mean, they come in different configurations and size, but these are all basically prismatic. And then for those who don't know, this is kind of like what they use as a plastonic pouch style. So, live. Well, let's put that right back. Anyway, so I think that for me, the amount of energy I get out is great. But what I like even better is, how am I going to manufacture this? I can crank these out like there's no tomorrow. These come out by the thousands per minute or something. Whereas this one is that's a little tougher to manufacture, and so consequently a little slower. But I think when you put these things together, like I say, which we didn't have it done yet, but when we put it all together and whatnot, and based on what they're saying, they're going to take this and then basically epoxy it into the cooling plate and whatnot. I mean, I couldn't be happier. For years, I've been saying you can have reliability or serviceability, pick one. You can't have both. And this glued to the cooling plates and then gluing to its brothers and sisters. This is for me, the best. I was really, really excited when I got done.